Hello YouTube and welcome back everyone to the hub of Roblox. Back at it again with another awesome Roblox update coming your way again this week like always. In today's wild video, we're going to be taking a look back into the past where we can see some of the worst decisions ever made by Roblox developers along with all of the details too. It's going to be pretty wild, so before we get started, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel too, and without any more interruptions, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Being a platform with such a vast amount of different users, admins, and developers and communicating with each other in a cohesive system that is Roblox, there is bound to be some hiccups here and there like all other platforms out on the internet. But how many of these hiccups are actually pure accidents or slight errors made by a misplaced code? Players have been wondering for years now, and most have actually realized some of the more sinister decisions made behind the scenes of Roblox that are kept quiet for many reasons. It's talked about a lot on Reddit and Twitter, where communities of different Roblox games call out certain developers over very terrible practices they shouldn't be taking part in. While keeping specific usernames confidential, one developer a few years ago was considered making one of the most selfish decisions in Roblox in a long time due to his choice of pricing for one of the games he had created, something known as pre-releasing. The developer had only put out a game he created fresh and received generally positive reviews from those who have played it. The issue was the in-game items he was including for purchase and the prices at which they were set at a ludicrous 820 Robux for a single item that you only get to use for about 3 weeks. When did in-game items become subscription services within games? It's a terrible choice that some developers out there make, and the only reason is to get players hooked on that particular item the first time they pay for it and have them keep spending Robux in order to hold on to it without even realizing that it should be a single purchase to keep it anyway. We hope that no other developers today continue this practice, as it's a really cheap and lazy way to sap your player base out of their money, rather than actually include valuable assets for the player to improve within the game. On the topic of monetization, the amount of shady advertisements and sponsors some developers choose to bring into their games can be really harmful for the community. Developers sometimes cannot wait to make money via game passes they offer or other methods, so instead, they lease out ad space to the first person to pay them any amount of money. Using this tactic leads to a bunch of sketch companies and scammers promising their players that they offer some special item or ways to get more Robux for free, leading them to a different website where they attempt to extract personal information and things like that. It really is such an avoidable thing to do, but that is entirely dependent on the developers at the end of the day, so hopefully we can see a decrease in the amount of people doing this and in turn, see a significant reduction in scams all across Roblox too. Developers also make huge decisions when rolling out big patch updates, and different ones to their games too, and those who have been with Roblox since the beginning understands the insane amount of broken updates that had to be rolled out and troubleshooted that followed in order to get where we are today. Well, a few updates could have gone without being released to the public for sure, as they weren't stable enough, yet the choice was made by a developer or a team to put them out for the Roblox community. One aspect that we don't really pay much close attention to is the audio of the game. It has been refined so much from where it last was when the game was first initially made, but back in this specific update, a scarily large amount of players were reporting in with a crazy amount of audio issues after this update rolled out. Not everyone experienced it, so there may have been some special factors, but it was definitely not a good time for those who experienced the scratchy audio and strange frequencies that would play at random times and in the loading screens. It took a good minute for them to patch up that update, so the wait must have been pretty bad for all of those players, which could have been avoided had a developer made the right decision to hold off on releasing that update. We're sure there are plenty of worse decisions made by developers in the extremely vast history of Roblox, but for now, go ahead and let us know your personal experiences with some terrible dev choices down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed what you saw, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel too for more amazing Roblox content like this again. Tapping the notification bell icon is a way to keep yourself up to date with the hottest Roblox news every week. This is the Hub of Roblox signing off, and we will catch you all in the next one.